welcome back to the channel Tech. In this video, I'll try to compare the default Battlegrounds mobile graphics comparison between the Realme Narzo 30 Pro versus POCO X3 device. The Realme Narzo 30 Pro has got the Dimensity 800U chipset, and whereas the POCO X3 has got the Snapdragon 732G chipset. So this default graphics setting is going to be same for even of other devices who are having the same kind of process. That's the one thing you can definitely understand from this video. So first, let me show you friends both phones what kind of versions I'm trying to use. So is a 6GB of RAM of the Dimensity 800U chipset you can see from the Realme Narzo 30 Pro, and is a POCO X3 Pro which has got the same kind of 6GB RAM variant only, which is Snapdragon 732G variant. That's what I'm trying to use in this POCO X3 device. So 732G is also common for other phones as well who are having the 732G processor, which phones are having. So right now let me try to open the Battlegrounds mobile game at the same time in both phones. Right now both phones are loading the Battlegrounds mobile game, so I'll be able to show you the default graphics settings what we can actually expect in these both phones. So after the recent PUBG 1.6 and even the Battlegrounds 1.6, the graphics will be kind of similar only. Let's see in the recent Battlegrounds mobile 1.6 whether we can actually play at 60 FPS or not. That's another thing friends. So right now in the mid-range segment there are only few devices which can actually support the 60 FPS playback. Not all the processors in the mid-range can support. So let's try to go to the settings option and let's find out what is available for the default settings at this moment. And for the POCO X3 device, so it's a POCO X3 which has got Snapdragon 732G, and we can actually use with a smooth and ultra, so there is no smooth and extreme. So unfortunately we cannot still play with 60 FPS in this device, not yet. So HDR is not at all available, so only you do have smooth, balanced and HD. Only three options you are having in the POCO X3 with the Snapdragon 732G processor. So whereas the Realme Narzo 30 Pro which should be having the Dimensity 800U chipset, let me show you what is happening with the Dimensity 800U. So that's the reason a lot of gamers, so because of this not optimizing that properly for the Dimensity 800U, they plan to buy other processors, for example Snapdragon 860. So that's the reason why the Snapdragon 860 got a really good hit, because of the really optimized Battlegrounds mobile game and the PUBG mobile game. Still the Dimensity 800U not yet got improved. Same kind of settings. So whatever the Dimensity 800U has got, same Snapdragon 732G has got as a default settings. So even if you buy any other device with the same kind of Dimensity 800U chipset, chances are there that you might get same expected output only in terms of the graphics. That's the one thing. So only very rare case it may happen that company may optimize the game for that phone, but right now I think depending upon my experience with this mid-range segment mobile phones, I don't think you may get 60 FPS in other phones, but still these are the default settings between both devices. So maximum you can play this much in both phones. There is no 60 FPS you cannot play unfortunately in the both devices. So that's it friends, thank you for watching this video. This is a quick comparison between both phones in terms of the default Battlegrounds mobile game graphics comparison. See you in the next video. Until then, stay tuned for more updates. Meanwhile, signing off and bye.